Hey Dale, Hey Dale, I'm taking this video because you know how it is. You know, you take a car into the shop and all of a sudden everything works perfect. Um, I'm just going to show a couple things that it's doing that's a problem. M365 is just one out of many apps on my computer that I use for business. It holds all my students' notes. I try to pull it up. It just brings this up, like it tried to load it, and then it just sits here literally forever. I let it sit here for 20 minutes one time. It never did anything. I'm like, okay. At one point, I had finally closed it out, and my computer told me, well, try to uninstall it and reinstall it. And I'm like, first I went into the settings, and I tried to fix or repair the app, and that didn't do it. Anyways, so I tried to uninstall it and reinstall it, and then all of a sudden my settings tab isn't working. So if I go Control-Alt-Delete, right, let's say I go into Task Manager, pulls this up, if it ever does. Some of this shit takes forever sometimes. I don't know what is going on with the computer. Here's it running, right? I click it, end task. It should disappear off this. Why it takes forever to disappear off this, I have no idea. I try to close my task manager. It also just sits here forever. It won't even let me close my task manager. It'll tell me not responding. Hey, task manager's not responding. You want to close the program? You know, if I click close program, it sits here and does this, and it never goes off this menu. So I just said, anyways, it just sits there and does that forever. If I come down to my settings, because I was like, okay, well, let me try to uninstall M365. Let me go into my settings tab. I could click this as many times as I want. It never pulls up. Sometimes it does. Randomly, it'll pull up and work. Like, I don't know, but like most of the time it does not pull up and work, which is a problem for me. The other issue I had yesterday was it wasn't pulling up a program, so I said, screw it, I'm going to restart my computer. When I restarted the computer would turn on, I could hear all the sounds, and then, but it was not connecting to any of my HDMI or any of my screen displays. So nothing was showing up on the screens, but I heard it making sounds in the background because it's connected to my speakers, so I knew it was booting up. So I opened the sucker up, and I detached the cables. I reattached, I took the graphics card out, reattached it in, then it worked, and then it stopped working after I restarted it again. So I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And it just does this. Google pulls up fine, right? My Google will run. But like any apps is not running. I mean, I can give this one a shot. I haven't tried to open this in a while. Yeah, I tried to open up my Studio One. Here it is, which is kind of a big program. It's got a lot of customers' files on it. And it says, okay. Like, it's done doing whatever it's doing. I try to reopen it, and it says an instance of Studio One is already running. And I'm like, okay, no, it's not. If I say okay, I can sit here. In about 30 minutes, it will finally load Studio One. Literally 20 to 30 minutes later. So I don't know what it's doing in the background and why it's doing what it's doing. We'll see if it shuts down. I don't even know if it's going to shut down. If I try to shut it down, last time I did this took about 15 minutes just for it to shut off. And it looks like it's going to do it again. I'm not going to obviously videotape this for 15 minutes, but it takes about 15 minutes for this to shut off. And I don't get what's happening. I'm not going to interrupt the process here. I'll let it shut down whenever it decides to shut down. That's that. I just wanted you to see a lot of the symptoms in case they decide to randomly work when you pull it up on your end. So that's that. Sorry if I sound frustrated. My apologies.